Having owned the car for 28 years now, been a part of my life all that time, I call it the flagship because it is the jewel in the crown of the collection. The 1300 GT, I've been aware of them for many years, and being an English car that you couldn't buy in Australia, it was exotic. But it often happens that you're not actively looking for cars, that they will find you. I hadn't particularly been looking for one because they were just so rare. There's only a few in Australia. But if one came up for sale, well, of course, that's an opportunity that you can't overlook. It's a case of, oh, can't really pass this one up. This particular car hit me unawares. I'd sold my last Morris about 9 months beforehand. I was trying to be sensible in life and have normal hobbies, but in a way that was like being in denial because it was a part of me that existed, an itch that still needed to be scratched. The 1300 GT is probably the most aspirational model of the 1100, 1300 / 80/16 range. It was the performance model that was one of the best appointed and best presented. This car is a cut above the standard 1100 or 1300. It has twin carb 75 horsepower engine, similar to that fitted to the Cooper S, face level ventilation, reclining seats, a vinyl roof, power assisted brakes, so a whole host of features that you wouldn't see on the normal cooking model cars. Hydroelastic suspension was developed specifically for this model. It uses fluid under pressure as a springing medium instead of conventional shock absorbers. Any car like this that's rare in this country has a unique history, and you wonder, how did it come here to begin with? In the case of this car, it started out as a diplomat's car ordered from the Piccadilly Circus showroom in London by a Miss S.A. Dobson, who worked for the British High Commission, and it was her company car which she could drive in Canberra while she was out here. So presumably she came out here, the car was waiting. When you have a relationship with the classic car, it's always hot and cold. Anybody who says it's all roses is probably being dishonest. It just doesn't work like that. There are always going to be ups and downs. I always think the good outweighs the bad. That's why you do it. Like anything else, the rough and the smooth will always go together. So the driving experience of this car is very pleasant. It's a flexible, torquey motor that will laze along in granny mode, if you like. By the same token, you can rev it out. You've got that flat, responsive handling. It's incredibly comfortable with the seats and the hydroelastic suspension. Fantastic car to drive. The Sunday driving experience of a classic car, well, you don't have to flog it. It's a matter of getting out and enjoying it, driving gently if you like, a little bit more spirited if you're able. But to me, cars and coffee go together like cars and music. Sundays are a chance to enjoy that experience that you might not get any other time. I'm Geoff Eastwood, and this is my car. It's a 1973 Austin 1300 GT.